Hey.
Oh, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, great, great.
Good.
Did you see everything we've got to go on over here?
I've taken a look around.
Eh?
Taking a look
Yeah, that's nice to see all this dock. See all the waterfront and everything like that, and all the boat houses. And not everybody all over the river. There's a bunch of boat houses down there. You can see a double one, and down there is a dock just past down there with houseboats and things like that.
This time of year, the Fraser is just beautiful.
Oh God, you can't. Awesome.
It's beautiful.
It's nice. All the swallows are just coming out, and everything's just rolling.
Excellent. So we've had an opportunity to kind of let you know while we're here.
Yeah.
As you know, Outdoor Television, we're doing a documentary on the Cadborosaurus,
Right.
Which relates to Ogopogo,
Right,
Nessie,
right.
Loch Ness, that kind of an idea.
Yeah.
Now, I understand you've had a sighting of your own. Could you, in your
Well,
words, tell me?
not necessarily in the river environment,
Correct.
but about 15 years ago, I was up at Hicks Lake, just
Yes.
east of Harrison, and I was with my girlfriend, who's a reporter, well-known reporter in the Vancouver area, and she and I were just camping out beside Hicks Lake, and we got up early in the morning and we went out and we spotted Hicks Lake is quite a large lake,
Absolutely.
And we spotted this undulating long, looked like a snake-like long creature, about 20 feet long or so, going through the water, and I shook my head.
Well, how far away were you?
About 200 yards or so, I would say.
Excellent.
But what happened is we started to really monitor its movements. It would go down, and then 500 yards it would come up again and go through the same
Interesting.
movements.
This is big. Like, this isn't a beaver. This wasn't a...
No. It was long and it was moving like a snake, coiling up and down. And
Okay.
It wasn't going sideways. It was undulating up and down. It was
Absolutely.
nice, slow undulations, and we observed it probably for the span of 2 hours, and it was going all the way around the lake. We'd see it on the other side, and
Interesting.
And what was interesting was there was no boats or anything else out on the lake.
So the
when
water
we were
was
watching.
undisturbed.
Yeah, the water was undisturbed. I imagine a creature like that would, if there was boats and that around, would just stay away.
Kind of shy away,
But
exactly.
This was in May. Actually, it was. We were there before the long weekend in May.
Okay.
When we observed it, and then during the long weekend there was lots of people around, and we didn't observe it again. But we had a very good view of it, all the way around the lake. We just kept on going around the lake.
Absolutely.
I just thought it was really unusual because
Unlike anything you've seen before or again, or...
I've never seen anything like it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen the same type of movement described, with films on the documentation of the Loch Ness Monster, and almost the same thing, but this was so vivid. I mean, we could just see this straight forward movement.
It's been our experience that there's a couple of different descriptions that they use to describe this thing.
Right.
Some describe it more of a serpent kind of a head. Others describe it more like having a horse head or a camel's head.
It was more like a big serpent, more serpent head.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was just the way it was swimming through the water was just straight undulations. It was going up, wavering up and down, and the coils were coming up, and it was quite a large creature.
Oh yeah, you were saying 20 feet long, right?
Yeah.
That's
it was
pretty big.
And I mean, what do you say with something like that? I mean, there's been so many sightings of these things that, but you're sitting there and you're seeing something that's been described, and like there was no way it could have been a man-made contrivance or anything like that. It was just a basic, going through these motions, but then it would dive and surface. probably in 5 minutes, 500 yards away. Like
Interesting.
nothing could stay
Very-
underwater
yeah,
like that.
Exactly. And very erratic, not
Yeah.
not a mechanical movement in any way. shape,
No,
or form.
no. It
Interesting.
was nice fluid motion, and then dive, and then we go all the way around the lake, and just like it was out there playing, and
Excellent.
we sat there and watched it. Just mesmerized by the whole thing.
I
And,
guess. Well, thank you very much, Dave.
well,
I
my
appreciate the
pleasure, Dave.
information.
Yeah.
We'll maybe have to check out Hicks Lake ourselves.
Yeah. Well, do it when nobody else is around,
Of
and
course.
I'm sure you'll find what I see.